That was a close one. What the hell? Appreciate the follow. OJ Games, what's up? Oh, dude. I hate this mantling thing sometimes, I swear. Because they're doing their thing. I like this. Yo. I ain't gonna lie, these kids is cooking. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys. All the new follows. What is it? Jor? HZT? Boom! Let's go. You saw that shot mid-air for the win? Saw that shot mid-air. Boom for the win.
Hey, yo, Ray.
Bam! Mid-air clapped. Let's go. That was fun. That was a fun game. That was a good one. It was pretty intense. What's up, Toad? Easy W. Semi, yeah. That was a nice win right there. I was like, aim, breathe, shoot. Bam! For the win, man. I didn't even get to clip that. So I'm having, all right, I'm starting to pinpoint some things here. The OBS, I'm having issues with it when it comes to the replay buffer. I don't know what settings I had before, but for some reason, by enabling the replay buffer where I can record like the last 20 seconds, which I would have loved to, that clip right there, that's what causes an issue with my OBS. I start getting frames missed, skip frames, and then somehow, I don't know, the stream goes off the air or something. And I don't even have this, like, I don't even have the settings that high. I don't know if it's the recording settings. Streaming settings is fine. I'm at 7,000 bitrate, CBR, whatever, high profile, latency low. Kind of like I've always had it. 2B frames. But the recording tab, the CQP 18 seconds, I haven't done anything to it where it's like, uh-oh. Like I didn't max it out. I'm scared to like enable it right now and then the stream blows up again. But for example, look, right now frames missed due to rendering 0, everything's 0%, running smooth. CPU is at 16%, which it's like, I don't think it's that high. I'm gonna start, hold on, let me see this. I have my vertical thing here. All right, recording. All right. So I'm enable replay buffer right now. The CPU went up to 21%, 22%. Still zero frames. And the crazy thing is I haven't changed the settings like to anything crazy. Like I kind of had it similar to what I had it before. Like I've always had it. And I don't want to keep downgrading the quality because I didn't have to put it on low and I didn't have to get the quality so low. Right now it's at CPU is at 21%. And mind you, this is the streaming PC. So the only thing running on this computer right now is OBS. No other programs are running. But I've had it usually at 20%. Like all the time, and if it's always ran good. Yeah, mine's streaming at 60 frames per second. Mind you, this is an Intel Arc, so it's a decent. It's always ran pretty good. I don't know what could be causing. Well, then again, like I'm streaming. Let me see. Bitrate 7000. The video is at 1920 by 1080, 60 frames per second. I have also recording enabled, so the recording quality is pretty high. Just because if I do catch a clip like what I just did right now, I didn't record that one, but if I would have, that's the one I would have recorded, like the last 20 seconds. And I've never had any issues. But ever since that update and ever since I had those settings changed, now I'm like tweaking settings, changing stuff. And the last couple of times I've had issues, even today, it happened to me again today where it kind of like, I looked over and apparently I wasn't, like the stream went off. But right now I have 0 drop frames. Everything's kind of like good. So I'm going to keep it, I guess, in those settings. It's weird. That's basically, I think that's the issues I've been having. All right, so let me see. Let me play another game here. See what happens. I don't know. Yeah, I figured it's a little high, the CPU, but I don't know. Maybe, you know, the computer is not an NVIDIA streaming PC with like any crazy. That PC is built for like, I could video edit on it. I could do stuff on it. And I've been streaming fairly good with it without any issues. This literally has happened within the last month. I don't know if it was an OBS update that screwed things up or what exactly, but yeah. Mind you, it's an Intel Arc A750 graphics card, which is like, well, it's not new anymore, but at the time it was like a year ago, it was like the new Intel's like gaming card. Nowhere near a 3080, but big emphasis on quotation marks gaming card. But I never built that PC for gaming, so I wasn't expecting much from it. But I'm like, at least stream, which, like I said, I think is more of an OBS update issue. Something happened along the lines, I don't know what got tweaked. Like now I have to run OBS as administrator. I never had to do that before. But it is what it is. So right now we're good still. 0 drop frames, no drop anything. Oh, I'm dead. I landed in a building with an entire team by myself. Don't step in my house. I gotta jump. Yeah, like I said, I never had any issues with it. I don't know what's up. It's working now. It appears to be working good. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna touch anything. But yesterday, you already knew. My stream restarted itself 10 times, and I was getting like 4%, 5%, 8% drop frames. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, literally, there's nothing running on that computer, and the stuff is not even at max quality or anything like that. You know what? I'm backing out. This team sucks. Let's see here. How many more quests you gotta do here? Damage players with exotic weapons. And then I can finally get this skin here. So right now it's still CPU usage is floating between 19% and 21%, but I'm gonna be quite honest, it's always been like that, which is a good sign, meaning if I see a spike up to like 50, 60, 70, 80, then I'm like, all right, what's going on? But as far as I know, it's acting normal now, I guess. Still 0 drop frames, so we're good. Bitrate's at 7,300. Which is much higher than I had it yesterday. So I think network, everything is good. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I think so too, but is there any way to check? Let me see. Task manager. Let me see processes. Yeah, OBS is using the majority of the resources. And there's nothing else, no other apps running. Background apps are using like 0.01% of stuff. Yeah, it's OBS. OBS is using the majority of the... Yeah, I know. I have it, but I mean, like, I was just trying to see if there's any other background... I was trying to see if there's any other background things running, but there's nothing. Just literally, it's just OBS. Yeah, I don't, like I said, It just fluctuates between 20. Sometimes it spikes up even to like 30 and stuff. It's some crazy numbers. But I don't know why. I think so. Yes. So see that's another weird thing. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. I don't understand how, like, those rifles, when it comes to recoil, just doesn't make sense. So I'll tell you right now, when it comes to encoders, I'm using QuickSync H.264 for the streaming settings. And then for recording, I'm using the SVT AV1 video encoder. Can't see with the tree, man. I don't want to play these sweaty games no more.
Hey, yo, Ray.
So that's basically it, and it's weird because ever since there was a update at some point, something happened where let me see, zero build. I was able to pick the same video encoder for both, for streaming and recording, and then now all of a sudden, within like the last month or so, now video encoder for streaming only gives me two options: QuickSync H.264 or X.264, which is the CPU. And then recording gives me all my options. It gives me QuickSync, it gives me SVT/AV1, it gives me X.264, it gives me everything. I don't understand how that happened, when it happened. Like I said, I feel like it's some update and something went crazy. Yeah, because the 264, but those are my only two options, is X.264 and QuickSync H.264 for streaming. For recording, on the other hand, I get the SVT/AV1 encoder, I get the QuickSync encoder, I get the X.264, and a couple other options. But I know I was watching some video when I first set up my OBS a while back for Intel computers and Intel Arc graphics cards and all that. And they said to use the SVT AV1 encoder, and it was working great. Like I said, it's been working without any issues. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what update happened at what point. All I know is that the way I found out that something was wrong was when, if the first time that it happened to me, that I saw the CPU percentage spiking up, and then I saw what do you call it? I saw that the stream had crashed. I was like, yo, what's going on with my stuff? And then Then I went into the settings and I noticed the video encoder had gone back to just simple and not advanced, and it was back to X264, and I was like, that's not right. So then I switched. I went to advanced, and first it wasn't allowing me to do it because I wasn't running OBS as administrator. So I didn't even get any options for encoders. It was literally the only option I had was X264. So right away I was like, wait, something's up. Then I found out online that if you run it through administrator, it should give you your encoder options, which it did. But that's it. That's the issue I'm having. Video encoder for recording, I have all my options, but video encoder for streaming, I only have quick sync and X264 as the only two options I could use, which is crazy. Do you know what process priority means in general settings? I put it on high. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that might have changed or flipped the script on stuff. Yeah, I figured. So like I said, as it stands right now, I haven't received any drop frames. I still have 000 across the board. CPU still running between, like I said, 20-ish, 23, 22, 23, which I guess is okay. Like you said, a little high, but then again, I'm not running a crazy graphics card here or something that, you know, is that powerful, but it does the job. So I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it could be. That's why I wanted to try Melt Studio, see if it gives me any crazy issues. But I don't feel like setting that thing up right now. I haven't had time to set it up. I have to put all the overlays and transitions and, you know, all that other, you know, fun stuff that you got to add to your stream. But yeah, like I said, I think we're good so far. The stream hasn't restarted. I'm finally not seeing really any crazy or any, like, you know, drop frames or anything like that. So, but I'm just gonna keep playing and see what happens. Play a couple more games, guys, here. Yes, sir. Zero issues? I told you. Nothing ever. Everything's always good, dude. Never had any issues. Just, you would be bugging out. Everything works perfectly. Alrighty. I'm dead because there's no gun. The hell? I got a shotgun. Let's see if I can challenge that guy one on one. You think he's still here? He opened it already? I'm trying to get this done. And great. I'm trying to open one of those vaults, and every time I get there, it's already open. I think it has something to do with the replay buffer. Oh. I'm here bugging out. Hold on. You want to play that game with me? I was trying to check something, man. You know what? I'll take all your stuff. Very nice. I think it has to do something with the replay buffer. That's the only time I have any issues.